let's get to it, though. I just love a great show and great music, y'all. Let's get to it, though. It's Oscar season, so that time of year when studios are releasing their most groundbreaking movies. A powerful new film named Monica is getting a lot of Oscar buzz, and next year could actually make history, which is super cool. It deals with issues of dementia and aging parents. It also stars Patricia Clarkson, no relation, but I love her, and Trace Lysette, who could be the first transgender woman nominated for Best Actress. And my audience got a chance to see it. What did y'all think? Did you like it? You liked it? All right. Well, and since it's Transgender Awareness Week, we thought it's the perfect time to talk about this incredible film with its stars. Everybody, please give a warm welcome to Trace Lysette and Patricia Clarkson. Yes, it's a jeans day.
It's a jeans day. I love red eye, and it was running late.
I'm kind of like hooker mom.
I have no. Oh my God, we have to be related.
No, I wish, Kelly.
Oh my gosh.
Kelly, I have to tell you, I so would love to lie and say I'm related. You are so divine, beautiful, extraordinary.
Oh,
you're so extraordinary.
Ditto.
But wait. If you heard me sing one note, you would know immediately I am not related.
But anyway, yeah, we are not related, but I think that we are.
My mother wishes we could claim you,
okay.
as she says.
You can claim me. I love you. You're so gifted. Well, did y'all meet before filming Monica? Did you know each other?
No, we didn't.
No, we met at a party.
An Emmy party.
Yeah, that's right.
But we had both been cast.
Yeah.
Okay, very
And
posh.
I saw her across the crowded room, and I thought, oh my God, she's the most beautiful woman in this whole room, and I'm her mother.
And now we're sisters. You're just gaining family members.
But yes, I play everybody's mother, beautiful mother, sister. Yes, I mean, I want to be everybody's mother or sister. Yeah.
Yeah, but we all are connected. I do believe that. But yes, Monica is pretty personal for you. This film is pretty personal, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, every trans story is personal for me. Monica, I mean, there's so many Monicas out there. I feel like our journey with our families and just where we fall in the world and how the world makes space for us or doesn't make space for us is always going to be a fight that we're going to have to fight, at least in my lifetime, probably. But this movie, it's for the girls, it's for the dolls, it's for the femme queens, it's for the trans women that, I've been waiting for so long for their stories to be told. It centers on her. It's not centered on someone else. It's through her lens, which is very different. Usually, if there's a trans person involved in a movie, they're not the protagonist. They're not the centerpiece. So that's why this film is so special.
But that's why I said yes faster to this film than any film I've ever done in my very long career.
Yeah.
Because it kind of still very emotional for me. It was not lost on me, Kelly, that it would give an extraordinary transgender actress the lead. I said, I'll be your backup singer any day. I knew how important this film was.
Yeah. Tell everybody, give a kind of a synopsis. What's the plot for everyone?
So Monica has been living life on her own for 20 years or so, and her mother is in her last days, and she makes a decision to go home and see what it's giving, and see, see what.
There's so much with the tone of giving. That was awesome.
Yeah, and see what's happening back where her roots, and see if there's a connection there with the family, or I don't know. I mean, her mother is struggling with memory loss and brain surgery, brain cancer.
I'm in my last month of.
Yeah.
And I don't know who she is because she's transitioned, and I think she's hospice, and so I'm not happy that this woman is here. And it's a pas de deux of a mother and a daughter coming to terms with their lives. But
which is relatable for many.
Yes.
Oh,
actually.
yeah.
Oh, it is about family. I mean, it's ultimately about forgiveness and love and hope.
Yeah.
And
which every family experiences.
It's
that.
It is. It's about unconditional love. A mother learning to love a child unconditionally, and a child spending the rest of her life with the love of her mother.
Yeah.
I've had several people come up to me that were not trans that have just dealt with death and caring for their loved ones in their last days, particularly their parents. Had an adoptee come up to me who reconnected with their birth parent later in life, and they were also moved by this story. So there's definitely a universal theme there beyond the trans of it all.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, it will take you far. It really, and you know, Josh closely plays our, you know, my beautiful son, your brother. You know, it's just got these great actors. Ariana Barraza, the great Mexican actress. It's filled with really beautiful performances, and it's shot on real film too.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was
In
cool.
such a, yeah.
I've
such
never
a
looked
contentious
worse.
tech world.
She's never looked better.
Sometimes I'm against high def.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm like, you're too close. You can see it all. We are celebrating Transgender Awareness Week this week, and we are honored to have these two women here to talk about their acclaimed movie, Monica. So I have to talk about this. Was it the Venice Film Festival that y'all got an 11-minute standing ovation?
11 and a half.
Oh my gosh. Because that's a long time. Like, think about it. If we sat here for 11 minutes, yeah, it would be
If
uncomfortable.
you applauded us for 11 and a half, well, it would make our lives. But yes, I mean, but she was the first transgender actress to ever lead a film in the history of the Venice Film Festival.
What have you seen from people that have seen the film? Like, what have you seen as the reaction from, like, the trans community?
Oh my goodness, I get like long letters on social media, just from all over the world. Trans people writing me, telling me, "Oh my God, this is the first time I saw myself in a movie." You know, as
Represented, yeah.
Right. It's just so much bigger. It's just there's so much at stake for us right now. There's been bills introduced this year, like legislation that are just trying to make our lives harder or
Go backwards.
erase us altogether. So something like this, I don't know, the visibility brings, hopefully brings humanity to our lives. Hopefully, you know, if someone doesn't know a trans person in their own day-to-day lives, maybe they can watch a movie like this and see Monica's heart and see her mother's heart and see that we're deserving of love and see the talent and, you know, everything that we can bring to this world and to this industry. And yeah, I mean, it's been really moving. So I think the message that I get from all over, that's what really keeps me going.
Look, timing is so divine, right? Like, it's what a perfect time to have something like this for people to watch. Like, even if you aren't affected, like you said, directly impacted in your everyday life, to see what is happening outside of your circle is so important. Oh, yeah. It's just important for us to progress as humans, like in that sense. But our next guest is an icon, and it's an honor to have her here today. So let's bring her out now. Her podcast is called The Laverne Cox Show. It's available wherever you get your podcasts. Everybody, please welcome Laverne Cox. Down and we'll come in. Well, you look fabulous.
Thank you.
Y'all got the wear black memo and we got the wear jeans memo. I like this. So you got to see Monica. So what are your thoughts?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this film so much. And I just want to take a moment and take a breath because what I love about being an artist and being an actor is that I think art at its best reaffirms what it means to be human for us. A beautiful film, a song, reaffirms for us as human beings, as viewers, what it means to be human and helps us to understand our experiences in our lives better and maybe to work through something. And I think Monica operates at that highest of levels of art, where I watched it and I understood something about being human, about alienation. I think that the way the film is shot, and the way we linger with Monica, we understand that there's this distance between her and how the world sees her wanting to make a connection, but it just keeps falling apart with the world around her. And then with the person who she should be closest to the most, there's this distance. And they don't see us and can't see us. And all of us want to just be deeply seen and known. Everyone wants that. And I think that's what this movie is about. And it illustrates it and tells a story visually and through these incredible performances in such a way where I feel like it's a sacred space, what that is created in this film, of understanding the complicated relationship of alienation, distance, longing to be seen and known, and then the hope, the glimpse of recognition, of recognition, of seeing, of understanding.
That's why I took, one of the reasons I took the film, because I think that's what it is it is about unconditional love. It's about all of us finding unconditional love.
And everyone's searching for, everybody wants that. So with anti-LGBTQ laws being passed in many states, what do y'all hope this movie does for the awareness of trans people?
Well, for me, what I am aware of is that the way that these laws have been passed is that there's been a really, anti-trans folks have done a really good job of dehumanizing us. They have reduced us to transitions and body parts, and they've done a really good job of making us less than human. And when you can dehumanize people, you can take away their rights, you can commit violence against them. What Monica does is deeply humanizes a trans woman at the center of a story. We are human beings deserving of love, deserving of rights and respect. And it's really about a rehumanizing process that has to happen in relationship to trans people. And great storytelling is a beautiful way to do that.
I've said this before, what I don't understand in our country, we have a great country when we really live up to the real values of it.
Amen.
People cross rivers and mountains, and they cross oceans. They risk their children's lives to come to this country to flee persecution. Why do we turn around and persecute our own?
What's your hope? You know, playing Monica, like, what's your hope? What do you hope this does?
I mean, well, of course, you know, I hope it humanizes us, but I also hope that it opens doors for more stories, so that because, you know, we're not a monolith. There's so many trans stories that need to be told, and we need to knock on that glass ceiling. We need to open up space, and it's really hard for a film like this to get funding. And so I know that whatever comes after this is going to have their work cut out for them. But if this film does well, maybe it'll be a little easier for whoever comes next.
And can I add to that, for all the folks out there who are allies, thank you for doing this show, Kelly. This is the action, this is the work. The people who say they're allies. That was going to be my question.
What do you advise people do?
The people who say they're allies and who stand with us need to put their money where their mouths are. That they need to elevate. They need to elevate our stories, fund trans projects. I'm so blessed in my work, but I just shot a show. It is really hard to get a trans show by a trans creator with a trans lead made. A TV show, a movie, it's nearly impossible. And with all the backlash now, it's even more difficult, right? With everything that happened with Target and Bud Light earlier this year, corporations are afraid, right? They're scared. And if you say you're with us, now is the time to really show up and put your money where your mouth is, fund projects, support us, fight against this anti-LGBTQ+ legislation, and lift up the real lived experiences of trans people and actual trans people, and bring us to the table.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully this is progression. Like, hopefully people watching this, people are affected, they go home, they tell their family members, they tell their friends, and hopefully that's what happens. And people actually showing up, like you said. Well, Billy Porter was on the show recently. I love him. And he said this about dealing with the backlash against the LGBTQ+ community.
What we have to do, who are the people in the positions to make the change, is understand that the change has already happened. That's why the pushback is so severe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what are your thoughts on that statement?
It's exactly right. A few years ago, I was at a vigil for there were a lot of trans women had been murdered in a short span of time, and I was at a vigil in Los Angeles, and I said it's the best of times and it's the worst of times. At that moment, we could go to there was a film with starring trans people, Port Authority. There was at the Cannes Film Festival. Lena Bloom was on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Trans people are everywhere in terms of visibility, and we're being murdered disproportionately. And there are all these anti-LGBTQ+ laws. Our beautiful visibility, the beautiful lights that trans people have inside of us are shining brightly, and people are getting more opportunities and we're more visible. And because of that visibility, the backlash has happened. People are afraid or scared, and so these laws are happening and this propaganda is happening. And so I think we just have to understand that's what's happening, understand that there's a dehumanizing process going on, understand that we're being propagandized, and then come with love and humanity to each other.
Open heart.
Understand with open hearts, understand that this beautiful light should be shining, and that it all has to be about love, you know?
Yeah.
Because they think the fear that people are, they're using fear, and people are afraid, and a lot of people don't understand trans folks, or don't know a trans person personally, but we're all human, and when we proceed with love, then I think we can, as corny
Things
as that
will
is,
fall into place.
I
No.
believe that in my whole spirit, as corny as it is, if we can proceed with love first and empathy, it's all good. It's all good.
Be sure to check out the movie Monica. It's on demand. Please support it. And you can also find the Laverne Cox Show wherever you get your podcast.